You've been doing more of choosing you, being available to yourself and your goals, and that is paying off. First card that came out today was the High Priestess, and that listen to your intuition and follow your intuition. That even if the way seems unclear, you already have an inner knowing. Your soul always knows the way, and it's embodying. Just picking up that card there, it's embodying the energy of the High Priestess, and it's goddess energy almost. And even if you're male and you clicked on this video, you have divine feminine energy, and it's being in that aura makes you magnetic. So if it is that you're wanting to feel that more is being poured into you, the best way to do that is to pour into yourself. Your energy is currency and it needs to flow within you and to flow into what you're consciously choosing to expand for your highest good, for your health, for your harmony, for harmony, for your impact, for your success, for your wealth, for everything. And in how pouring into you and being more receptive in a state of gratitude and wonder and awe. This is the gateway to unicorns again, gateway to spiritual wisdom being unlocked within you, to marrying the spiritual and the material, to bringing more into the tangible in your dedication and commitment to yourself and what you are creating within you, in your energy, in your mindset, in your inner dialogue, in how you speak to yourself, in your frequency, in your embodiment, and in what you're pouring into in your creation, in what is coming through you. And that requires cutting out any distraction, not allowing yourself to perceive, to think, to look at anything that comes into your reality is in any way negative, to zoom out and come back into focus mode on positives and what you're creating and being in an harmonious resonance within you, in gratitude as you pour into your creative process, which at this time may feel even a little tough or challenging to do. And you're balancing, you're doing a better job of harmonizing and balancing your personal time and what you're pouring into. That it had been going from one hamster wheel, what I'm seeing from one hamster wheel to another, in how the loops or the patterns get carried over to the next level of evolution, that you make a breakthrough and go to a new stage and you have a new learning and a new awareness and new integration and you're going at something new. We can carry over similar patterns and thought forms and ways of being or living in how we may potentially overgive or overextend ourselves or overwork, or in how we may be hard on ourselves, or the inner critic may come up, or may feel if something is not flowing, that frustration comes in. Take it as it resonates for you in various things that can come up, and we can zoom out and see how something could be on repeat in the new paradigm and the new behaviors and the new habits, and how some of these cycles have been coming to a close. You've unlocked something by choosing you and choosing greater love for yourself, in no longer allowing yourself to feed something that a former version of you would potentially go back into, to extend an olive branch, to give someone else or something another chance again from a higher perspective, from wanting to embody the energy of love and compassion and kindness. But something in you has decided to honor you first in a new way by choosing not to engage and to maintain your peace as the ultimate act of love. And that pouring of love and activation in the higher heart, this unconditional love within you, of loving yourself regardless, even if that means closing cycles and stepping away from certain relationships that may have been very long term in your life. You're choosing to honor yourself in a new way that is more loving of you, in deciding to no longer engage in relationships or dynamics where there is no compassion or kindness or emotional availability, ability to have the hard conversations, to truly look at things, to see people's perspectives, to have accountability brought in, that you're no longer wanting to feed or give energy to dynamics which do not feel that consistent or don't have a degree of care and whatever it may be that you're looking for or wanting in a relationship, that you realize is there's so many times that you can keep going back to something or keep wanting something to change. And it's like, it's like you're banging your head against a brick wall, and you've decided now that the higher love is to choose you and to go forward in your peace. And the cards are reflecting that. The Lover's card came up reversed, upside down, as in these dynamics in relationships is a karmic, it's closing of a cycle that you have decided to pour more love into yourself. The Three of Pentacles has come out from there and is saying how you're making yourself more visible as this new, more authentic version of you, and that you can expect to have more of your people and your tribe see you and know you and meet you and collaborate with you and pour into you in resources and connections, in monetary benefits that are mutual. There's reciprocity where through you rising and standing in your authentic truth and sharing your truth, that you are receiving more recognition and reward is coming in. And there will be greater power in collaboration and cooperation and connection and in working together, specifically community orientated. So well done. I'm getting is I can congratulate and praise yourself for your having gone through, as I'm hearing, cycle breaker of breaking generational curses or cycles with family also, and in claiming your own step up into being you and having freed yourself to truly be yourself and to experience more of your own love and your own inner peace and harmony and joy, and to not be willing to compromise on that for the sake of your very own vibration. That unconditional love begins with you, and therefore you are now being recognized by more people who are similar to you, who have lived through similar experiences, and you can expect to come out of a situation of feeling that you may have been alone with that, in isolation or in solitude, that more, I'm hearing it again, Mrs. Doubtfire, help is on the way, dear, like when she runs across the restaurant. Um, that there is more help and support coming your way behind the scenes. And as you are in that activation of deeper love, you magnetize next level reality, you magnetize next level connection. And it just comes right to you. You do not need to seek. It's so bizarre how earlier on today I went outside to let my cat back in. And just in that instant, someone was walking by who happened to be a really good photographer, and we just got talking about the cat, wanted pictures of the cat, ended up taking pictures of me and took my details. And I just had this intuitive, that high priestess intuitive knowing of there's a collaboration there of something, that this meeting was orchestrated, that nothing is a coincidence. So the unfolding of that, I'm already having a sense of and a feeling of, which is quite bizarre in terms of collaboration, and may even be this working together energy. Ten of Cups is a divine union energy within you. It may feel as if you have harmonized, as I'd said at the before, that you have leveled up in a self-love within you. And this can be in harmonizing the masculine and feminine energies within your body, in divine human and union and harmony and balance within your own energy field, in allowing the high priestess divine feminine energy to flow through you, to connect to that, and also bringing form to your vision and taking action. So this weekend has been, and tomorrow I'm recommending, or when you click on this video, to pour more into acting on what it is that you want to create, in putting in that work and dedicating yourself to it, not allowing yourself to be distracted by anything in the external, that this is truly you stepping up for yourself, in allowing your work to be seen, I'm getting. And that work has to be carried out and completed. The effort, the energy, the action does need to be put in for it to be seen and for others to receive it. So that matters and it's important. From there, energy of relationships is coming to me again, of how we have joy and reconciliation and more soul tribe coming in. and harmony. But I'm also feeling from this is kind of good girl energy, that you're not necessarily having to be this energy in order to receive. And from there, the Five of Cups was coming up, which is saying, like, not to sabotage your happiness and joy by holding on to any negatives or perceiving anything to be bad or wrong or being fearful in any way. It's also, well, in terms of like, there's like the angel leaving and she seems to be concerned. This is almost giving me the energy of kind of codependency of her not being in wholeness alone. It's so important to be in wholeness as an individual in order to have healthy partnership and balance. If we get the Ten of Cups again, as in that these are energies within one person in wholeness. And it's when we come out of that state that we may be looking or seeking for, things, or wanting to hold on to things and attaching, and not being in healthy attachment and secure attachment style of not needing to hold on to anything because you already are and have everything, that you can be in an interdependent connection with whoever that may be. It's not necessarily romantic partnership, in friendship and collaboration, and that you allow people to be who they are as they are, knowing that you already are and have everything. And therefore, outcomes need not matter. It's what you're building towards and the vision that you have and you commit to yourself. And you know that you're only truly accountable for and responsible for your upholding your own principles and taking actions on your part. So that's moving forward, a new change coming in, change on the horizon, and you're going forth. And it is saying that it's so important that you maintain and anchor in inner peace. And that can be the energy of how, if I was looking for the Lover's card again, with this card that was upside down in the beginning, it's so important to release the energy of bitterness or resentment or disappointment or anger towards anybody else, which is essentially a judgment that you make against yourself for having thought a certain way, felt a certain way, made certain choices or decisions. And coming into inner peace within your own energy truly allows you to move forward and make a whole new fresh start and change for yourself that's liberated from the past, that's freed from all of those things, and allows you to anchor in an energy of gratitude. Having clarity and gratitude, those were the angel cards that had come out that I have to the side here. Clarity and gratitude, being grateful in your heart, being clear in your mind, being in your inner stillness. This is what truly empowers you in moving forward. And I'm not getting energies there of collaboration. I mean, you may collaborate with people along your way, but you have an inner knowing that it is you and your own journey, and you're more empowered in doing that. And the more empowered you become, the more you see that your inner peace is vital to the sustainability of that journey and in anchoring in higher frequencies. So I also got today was, it's one thing to manifest something in a moment, that you could say, I want to be able to go here, I need to pay for this, and you can manifest these small things and instantly have things show up for you, which is great. And it's another thing to hold the frequency and to make your manifestation something that is stable, steady, long term, predictable, certain, and that you can hold it and maintain it. So if it's that you want to have a beach house or you want to, move and live by the sea, you can manifest that. You can have a weekend, you can have a holiday, you can have a trip, you can go there for a while, you can start out a life in that location. And it's another thing to sustain it and to sustain not only that, but to manifest from there, to expand and whatever it is that you're wanting to create from that point. But the inner peace is what gives you the true, and also through true sustainability in manifestation through the whole process, in allowing you to maintain and sustain what you have manifested with appreciation, with clarity, with gratitude, as you continue to evolve and build and grow and work on your impact for others and how you show up as an even higher version of yourself that creates more harmony, peace, love, and joy for others. And again, that fills into your inner fulfillment and your replenishment of your own energy. At this weekend, I was getting this high priestess energy of it being so important that you pour into yourself and pour into your meditation and allowing intuitive insights to come to you with clarity so you can truly pour into what it is that you want to expand on, free from any distractions, outside influences, allowing yourself to be pulled into other dynamics where people may want your attention, whatever it may be. But where you pay attention, energy flows. And you want to be very sure that you're allowing that energy to flow into your health and well-being, into you working on your mindset and your frequency, your subconscious mind reprogramming, and what you're creating as working on your dream and building the life that you require and desire as your absolute heaven on earth. That you're in an energy now of nothing's going to stop me now. I know what I want and I'm going for it. And it's really an energy of I command it and I demand it. And I was talking about this towards the end of April, saying that this felt the energy coming in May. And I'm now seeing how it tied in with that rebelliousness energy that I spoke on yesterday. And it's in claiming in your body, like, I'm done with that. This is mine. I'm on it. And that kind of energy coming forward. And I felt that themes of June might come to me as I came on and may come through now. But I'm feeling forward momentum, a lot of social plans, a lot of excitement, maybe fast movement in June, and how your embodiment practices are going to be super important for you to maintain your inner peace and harmony and your focus on your growth, your internal landscape, as well as what you're pouring into, so that you continue to drive things forward and you don't get sidetracked or sabotage yourself, and certainly not allow yourself to be sabotaged. So your breath work, your energy practices are foundational to the things picking up speed and airy energy coming in June, which is very mental. I'm getting to give advice of to zoom out and be aware of your thought processes and your inner dialogue, how you're speaking to yourself and what you're choosing to believe and perceive. Choose better thoughts and continue to pour into what you know is already yours. I'd seen someone else say, when you are whole, you know the food is already on the table. So that you're not looking or seeking, you know it's already there. And this is expanding in states of consciousness and knowing what you want is already here. If you're wanting to be a success, if you're wanting to experience something, it's already here. And that does mean that you don't need to go looking for it. It just comes to you. It enters into your reality. And the best way for it to enter it in is to allow that to enter into your reality is to be in an expanded, open, receptive state. And the best way you can do that is having clarity of mind, in knowing that that is a possibility and it's available to you, and to be in a state of gratitude. That in gratitude you are in receptive mode. So let me read these. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thanks for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. So, in all the unseen forces conspiring to work in your favor, to make things happen for you, the magic. Believing, the more you believe in magic, the more you see it and experience it and live it and celebrate it in wonder and awe. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you, for gratitude is a key to opening the doors to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. The affirmation says, I'm grateful for everything in my life. Clarity says, angel wisdom reminds you that a busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still, clear mind is a divine one. Allow the wisdom in your heart to radiate out and dissolve the chatter of your mind. Know that your angel has drawn this to your attention and is watching you to help you in your task. Sit quietly so you can find the stillness within. Then you can shine a pure, clear light onto every area of your life and what you're creating within and without. In the clarity of this, the light, in the clarity of this light, the angels reveal a new way of being. You see things differently and you're able to make decisions from strength and clarity. The affirmation says, my mind is quiet, still, and clear. And interestingly, today I was drawn to the creator of these angel cards, who's Diana Cooper. I'm also wearing green, which is the energy of Archangel Raphael, and I see she's doing a workshop soon on merging with the energy of the Archangel, which I've experienced in my healing sessions. I'm not just invoking in angels for guidance or for support and in contributing to the healing sessions that you do, or to receive guidance or to feel that energy, but to merge with it, to know that it's entering into your body, that your angels can merge with you. And then essentially in channeling, this is what we do when we allow ourselves, we surrender our vessel to channel beings of light or energies of light. And there's energy practices that you can do to prepare yourself for purification through fasting and hydration, through openness, through declarations that you make. And you can say only energies and beings of the highest light may interact with and communicate through me. So you can say that if it's something that you are doing or working on or interested in doing, in order to bring protection upon yourself and to make sure that it's within your own best interests and the best interests of all, of the highest good and the greatest joy of all. To say, I welcome in angels and beings of the highest light, with the intent that you can declare your own, but just that beginning part at the start of that, you can call out, since your word is your wand, and it may make you feel more stable and secure in what energies you are working with in your intention, in bringing about something harmonious within your energy body, and to create something harmonious and loving, also of a high vibration, an expanded consciousness of love and a high frequency. And that serves you so you're not inviting in energies that you may not prefer into your spaces and so on. There is a channel I recommend, Key of Life. This doctor who's an expert in using ancient Egyptian music, frequencies, subliminals, take it as it resonates for you. But she has a couple on clearing your home spaces and within your own body as well, to remove any negative energies and to feel more secure and empowered and stable and steady within your own home and within your own energy. So if you're interested in them, do go check that channel out and find the ones on home protection and safety security. Okay, I may pull one more card. That was coming through at the end, for take it as it resonates for who has been thinking about that or wanting to do it. I think the bottom of this deck, what's come out is the green, and this is the energy of Archangel Raphael again. Okay, the green angel. Be open to healing information coming through for you. I'm being asked to go to the booklet to read that out, and it's the medicine guardian. Okay, I'm not even shuffling, just being asked to go here. You are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. Wow. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. That is supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. I'm also feeling that this is not the first time. It's not your first incarnation. It's not your first time living out your soul purpose, your mission, your dharma, that you have done this in previous lifetimes, if you've clicked on this video. Yet you're going to a new level with it in this lifetime, in shedding all that you know is not love, and therefore overcoming any fears and challenges through rising in your own self-love. And that claiming and anchoring in that peace within your own body is your pathway to sustaining yourself, to maintaining your focus on your vision and mission, and maintaining your overall health in mind, body, soul. As you do so, you're also here to be to enjoy your lifetime, to do the things that inspire that creative expression in you, to share your joy, to share your light, and to shine more brightly once more in ways that you have not yet been able to do so. You're going to a whole new level in this lifetime. I'm also getting to connect with water, the water element, since we're mostly made of water. Interestingly, I was swimming in the sea this morning myself and really felt the need to submerge myself and communing with the water as if telepathically and energetically, I was connecting with the element. And that's something else that you can do to raise your consciousness, to elevate your frequency, to purge or release something from your energy body, to allow healing information to come through energy of the elements. And water is living consciousness itself. We're mostly made of water, so it makes perfect sense for many of us to connect with water. And if you are wanting to maintain this, I mean, he is over the water and the wind elements. If you're wanting to maintain more of the frequency state that you've been working on embodying and evolving in, a great ritual that you can do is to visualize and imagine that you're encoding that state or belief into any glass of water that you drink. So every time you drink water, you're coding in and pouring more, whether it's confidence into your body, or you're working on your prosperity and you visualize that the water has money codes in it. And every time you drink water, you're making yourself wealthy. And you're drinking and you're being present and you're saying, I'm replenished, and you're visualizing and saying with your energy, I'm whole because I have just poured money into myself. Like you are the ATM. This is just coming out. You're just drinking the water and like you're whole again in whatever way that you're feeling that you need to activate a sense of wholeness in you. If you perceive something to be missing, encode it into the glass of water and put it into your body. And just even as the placebo effect, it works. And it has been proven that people who even know something was a placebo have had a, a result happen with them in case studies and trials side by side with people who didn't know something was simply a placebo effect trial and had results come out with people who knew something was simply a placebo effect and wasn't something that was really real. They still experienced a shift or a result because of some trick with the mind, whatever it is in the energetics that you take or consume something, you may believe something. And this in energy healing as well, it's people who don't believe in it, don't really receive anything, don't notice a shift or have an experience. People who are open and receptive and curious and in their childlike wonder have more mystical and magical experiences because you're simply open and receptive and believing. And the more you believe in magic, the more you experience it. The more you believe in your highest good, the more you believe that this is happening for you and everything is for your benefit. The more you believe that you deserve to move towards your dreams and goals and that your manifestation is already here, the sooner you see it come into your reality. The more you believe in angels, the more you feel guarded, directed, supported, and loved in every now moment. The more you see and receive signs of communication. I just had a lot of heat come through my body and radiate from my hands. And Archangel Raphael is the angel of healers as well. So you are a healer. If you are here listening to this right now and you've made it this far, to acknowledge your own gifts and magic, and also to be sure, I'm getting that you use those healing abilities on your own self on your path forward, that you deserve to go to a next level because that next level is creating even larger impact. So this is not about you impacting one person or on a small basis. It is going much bigger and bolder and louder with your dream. Allow yourself to take on any potential and getting discomfort that you may feel about being more visible in your local community, online, and how you show up. And the congruence of that in you being authentically you in every situation, wherever you are, in person, walking down the street, in who you come into contact with and how you show up. The more that is congruent in the authentic expression of you, the more that serves the manifestation of your true heart and soul desires, because your frequency is clear, and therefore the universe picks that up more succinctly, I'm getting, and can give you the match. So this is also an energy of how you can't be coming into doubt. You can't be looking for evidence. You can't be falling into situations of disappointment or wondering, is something going to stay, or needing a certain relationship or connection, or wanting something to be different than what it is. All of that is disharmonious, and it's not the energy of wholeness. So you're being asked to really come into the energy of certainty, of wholeness, of the divine union within you. In all your cups are already full. And it's from there that you experience even greater magic. Let me know if this message has resonated with you. Like, it's quite some interesting things were coming through. They're quite beautiful energy, I have to say. So inviting you to connect with Archangel Raphael yourself, to surround yourself with green, to wear green, to invoke him, to communicate, to connect with his energy, and to also, as suggested, to merge with it, to allow potent healing energy to be activated through you in the third eye, in the throat, in the third eye, and in the heart chakra. The heart chakra is green, where you may receive really potent messages for you. Sending you so much love. Enjoy your meditative experience with Archangel Raphael. And thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. Sending you lots of love. Thank you.